So give consular access is what the Home Minister has first demanded from Pakistan. But here are the options before India if Pakistan refuses to relent. It can put Pakistan on notice, and this is how India can do it. First up, issue travel advisory on Pakistan. Hit them where it hurts. That's tourism and trade. Scale down diplomatic ties as well. Ensure there's a global diplomatic isolation for Pakistan. Withdraw most favored nation status. Now, this has been a contention issue between the two countries as well. Raise stake for Pakistan as well. Because what India can do is also start working to harness full potential of Indus Water Treaty, which is skewed in Pakistan's favor. Expose Pak terror in Balochistan for the world to see the atrocities committed by Pak army on its own civilians as well. We'll tell you more about that right now. Let's take a listen into what R.K. Singh has said. BJP MP coming up with a very ingenious suggestion where he has said that if Pakistan has Kulbhushan Jadhav, then give us the proof. Otherwise, it could be a possibility that he's already been killed and tortured.
Pakistan must take note that we believe in strict reciprocity. We will deal with them as they deal with us. That is one. But my second worry is that Kulbhushan Jadhav may have been tortured so much that he has died, that he is no longer alive. That is also a worry. That is also a possibility because nobody has seen him. We want to see him. We want to see Kulbhushan Jadhav, whether he is alive or not. That is another thing. We must ask for consular access again at once to see that he is alive. It is possible that he may have been tortured so much that he is already dead and that all this story has been cooked up to cover it up.
BJP MP questioning Pak silence. We have Kamaljeet who's joining us. So Kamaljeet, take us through what are your sources telling you. Home Minister promising action, but what's on the table?
Well, at this point of time, Devina, very clearly the ball is very much in Pakistan's court, and no matter how India plans to raise this in the international platform, even in the parliament and in both houses, there will be a resolution today. But the fact remains that the ball is very much in Pakistan's court. They are actually provoking India. Remember, even as far as the judicial process is concerned, it's been non-transparent, and it seems that Pakistan only wants to provoke India from getting a response. Now, the fact is that India does not believe in tit for tat. And we've not seen that even in the cases of Kasab or otherwise, that any particular terrorist has been hung without a trial. But here is a case where India has given them enough evidence against Hafid Saeed, Zakir Rahman Lakwi and Syed Salahuddin, and nothing has happened in those cases. And in less than a year's time, remember March 3rd was the date when he was really arrested from the Iran-Pakistan border in Balochistan. And from there on, the trial has ended before 1 year. And yes, a harsh punishment coming in his way, not even to prove or make any sort of incriminating evidence that he's been involved in any sort of terror activity. The only thing Pakistan has is a forced confessional video, which will not even stand in the court of law. So yes, India can raise it in the parliament, will raise it with Pakistan and the International Vienna Convention.
Absolutely, and Kamaljeet, the fact remains that he had a valid Indian passport, and that's what Home Minister has also told India today in the exclusive conversation, that if he has a valid Indian passport, then how come you have spying charges? It doesn't really add up. Thanks for joining us with that news. Have to move on to the other big news we are tracking, and this one is from Yogi Yug. It is after Yogi Adityanath had promised development politics in his Raj. Take a look at what exactly is happening. Now, these are the visuals that we are seeing of Hindu Yuva Vahini, which is outfit which is nurtured by Yogi Adityanath in Gorakhpur. Now, this is what they have done. Hindu Yuva Vahini activists barge into a rented flat in Meerut. They try and expose a couple there, alleging that they are indulging in conversion. Take a look first what exactly happened at the spot.
मल्लूपुरा से।
कौन सी जगह है मल्लूपुरा? कहाँ है मल्लूपुरा? किस मोहल्ले के पास है?
अंसारी रोड से आ रहा है।
वीडियो चले ना? हाँ। अंसारी रोड पर। पिताजी का क्या नाम है?
विनोद।
जोर से बोल।
विनोद।
विनोद। भाई का क्या नाम है?
सचिन।
सचिन। और बहन है कोई?
नहीं।
नहीं है। तेरा क्या नाम है?
एक मिनट। भाभी।
शांत खड़ा रहना। शांत खड़ा है। जितना बोल रहा हूँ, जितना आप लोग शांत रहोगे। जितना बोल रहा हूँ उतना बोलता रहिए। तेरा नाम क्या है?
असीम। असीम।
असीम। तेरे बाप का क्या नाम है? जोर से बोल। नाम पूछो इसका क्या नाम है तेरा?
राजेश।
हाँ?
राजेश।
राजेश। तेरा नाम असीम। तेरे भाइयों का नाम?
भाई नेमा के नाम।
अकेला है? बहन है कोई? क्या नाम है?
रिधिमा।
रिधिमा। और तेने ये धर्म परिवर्तन कर रखा है?
नहीं।
और कैसे तुम दोनों के माँ बाप के नाम अलग है, तेरा नाम अलग है?
मेरा नाम मतलब
तेरे बाप का क्या नाम है? जोर से बोल।
विनोद।
विनोद। और इसके बाप का नाम? सब लोग इन्हें बाहर बुलाओ। चलो तुम पीछे हटो।
मैं आपको बात
पीछे चलिए तुम। हाँ इधर। ओए वहाँ सामने रख। भूत बना दूंगा इन्हें अभी सारी वीडियो बना। तो पीछे कुछ चला।
उस लड़के ने ये कहा कि मैं इस लड़की का धर्म परिवर्तन कराने के लिए अपने साथ लाया हूँ और मैंने इसे अपने जो प्रेम जाल में फंसाया वो इसलिए फंसाया ताकि मैं इसका धर्म परिवर्तन करा सकूं। और वो बताता है कि इससे पहले भी वो कई बार इसको ले जा चुका। आपको यदि प्रेम ही करना है तो अपने वास्तविक नाम के आधार पर करिए ना। नाम को छुपा करके यदि प्रेम करते हैं आप तो वो प्रेम नहीं होता, वो तो छल और कपट होता है।
Is a love jihad claim by Hindu Yuva Vahini, but it's in contravention to what Yogi Adityanath had promised last month when he was anointed as the chief minister. These were the fears that critics had, and this is what Yogi Adityanath that time had promised to allay their fears. Okay, let's go across to my colleague Ashutosh Mishra is joining us. Ashutosh, can we hold Yogi Adityanath to his word? Will he be able to rein in his group? Any word that is coming in from Chief Minister's office on this barbaric move by Hindu Yuva Vahini?
That's a bigger question that is now before the Yogi Adityanath government, that what he promised and what actually is being seen in Uttar Pradesh. As we are saying that the love jihad ghost has returned in the Uttar Pradesh political narrative. We have seen how Yuva Vahini workers entered in a flat and intrude first the privacy of that couple, and then they took away them to police station, forcefully alleging that it was an attempt to love jihad. So completely the love jihad narrative has now seen back in the UP politics. But the bigger question is before the Yogi Adityanath, Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, that he has promised that there will be a justice to everyone. Now, such kind of fringe elements, they are freely allowed across Uttar Pradesh. Is law and order again at a stake? Yogi Adityanath government is not able to control over such issues. That is a bigger challenge and the bigger question before the Yogi Adityanath government. Now, this is not the first time. There are such many cases being reported across Uttar Pradesh, but this was a very specific case of love jihad. So now this looks that love jihad narrative is coming back.
Well, let's try and get some more reactions also on this story. We're tracking it very closely. Have to take a short break. Thanks, Ashutosh, for joining us. But on the other side, stay with us. It is yet another attack in Germany that we have seen this time round, in which German football team bus was targeted. Details ahead.